Shalom, Rastafari, Assalamu alaikum, peace to the kings and the queens of the earth. How's everybody doing on the beginning of this week? Hope everybody had a very safe weekend. You got out, you got some sun, or you accomplished something, or you improved your life somehow, even in a little bit. Just hope everyone just, pretty much progressed. And, if you went through some things, hope you powered through it. On this Monday, I wanted to go into some things. I got some Black History stuff coming up by the end of the week. I also have some health stuff coming that I'll be talking about. But I also wanted to get into something that's been on my mind. That's about revenge. You're like, oh shit, revenge. What are you trying to think about? But revenge is a very, very tough thing to talk about. And I want to really get talking to it because personally, things I've gone through, other things or other people have gone through something similar. And I feel that toward the end of the week, some things have happened and it tested me in a sense, you know what I mean? And I have been tested a lot. And I wanted to go on revenge and basically how revenge can make you sick or it can make you feel good. But ultimately, it's almost like we have to leave it up to God in certain aspects, right? Now, at the end of the day, when you go through something, right? And revenge is something that we all, I think, have thought about. There's not one person on this earth that hasn't had someone said something about them, do something to them that was unfair, treat them a certain way, and not wanting to get them back somehow. I believe that a lot of evil people out here kind of just have no clue about karma or really don't care or feel that they're kind of above it. So they actually dish out or hand out, evil shit or rumors or just a lot of negativity. And it's because internally they probably have even more negativity. They don't really care. So they're really just kind of reaching out for help. Now, let's talk about why I think about revenge. Well, some of the things that have happened to me over the past, let's say 3 to 4 years, maybe even 5, I'm not victimizing myself. I hate even talking about it, right? Because as a man, we are told to be stoic. Strong men are told to be stoic. We are also told about some things. There's so many people who are like, well, share your problems, tell me everything. And most men don't trust that. There's only a certain amount of people that we can talk to about emotions and about how we feel or if we were done wrong, right? I have a best friend, a couple of them, and thank Jah for them. Because honestly, without them being able to talk and be able to release, maybe let me be calmed down without even cannabis, kind of, cutting your brain, shifting your brain side, shifting your mindset a little bit. Without that, it'd be very hard for me to really not take revenge so drastically, right? I've had people do, horrible things, talk shit, lie, spread rumors to even try to fuck from people like booking me or fucking with me, which is legal. They've already been served with legal papers and they're still talking. And, the thing about it is I think that people are blessed even more. Now, I'm not saying this. When someone put their hands on you, you defend yourself. When someone leaves you no choice too, right? You defend yourself. We always need to consider the source, right? There's always, we know that there's times when we need to speak up, and then we know that there's times where this person needs help and we don't need to take our time to take out revenge on them, right? I've had issues where I still have people talking shit about me. I still have songs about me, okay? I have websites that roasted me with 92 comments. I've had people just flat out lying and not knowing that I know the truth, not knowing that people know the truth, and not knowing that I could have easily taken revenge and make you look stupid or, deliver something that would definitely change your life. And I think that then in essence, when you look at the source and you step back and you really, really, really analyze the situation, you start to realize that not everybody even deserves your revenge, right? That's kind of what I wanted to to name this. Not everybody deserves your revenge, because some of these people are trash. And then when you do, it's almost like, when a person trolls and attacks a big country, and that country could just drop up one bomb and eliminate them, but then they look like a bully, right? So it's almost as if you need to really pick and choose when to defend yourself. I'm not big on, like, of course it's not Rastafari at all, but there's, this Christian religion. I grew up with, turn the other cheek. If someone slaps you, turn the other cheek. And that's bullshit to me. Even in the Bible, God was a vengeful God. If you mess with his people, or if you disobeyed him, he wouldn't just give you turn the other cheek. He would turn around and punish you. Even in the Quran, it states in certain cities that you need to give the same energy back as they gave to you, right? It's okay. Like, if someone tries to do something, defend yourself back. It does not say to be graceful and just let them give them that same energy. And then you will be blessed if you decide not to, because of the fact that you've chosen the right decision. I could sit here and do an entire 20-minute blog of people who talk shit to me and air them out. Show everybody screenshots, show everybody the right evidence, show everybody the truth. But I literally don't really give a fuck, and I don't have time for that. Like, I have time, but I just don't have time. I don't take time to do that in my mind. I don't take time to hate on somebody. And if someone takes time to hate on you, just realize that that's what they're doing with their life. We only have a certain amount of time during the day, and we don't know when our time is up. No one knows. We can think that we're going to live till whatever. We don't know. We don't know. And so I refuse to spend my time and efforts trying to avenge myself or get revenge on someone who, some of these people are crack. You're a crackhead. You've stolen from numerous people. You're going to, God is showing me that eventually you're going to hang yourself from your own rope. The other people, you have the desperate karma coming for you, and I guarantee you still have it. You still feel it. You'll understand it one day. You'll grow up one day and look back and be like, and then you'll be alone. And so, my visions of people, and then there's one person who made a song about me. Well, it's kind of funny. You ain't made too many songs since then. I know you're not in different musical platforms. You're not doing anything out in Ontario. Hopefully you're doing little small stuff out there, but you're still living with your parents. You're not doing much. You're still couch surfing. There's nothing that's changed about you. And you know what I mean? And then the other people have already apologized to me, because I feel that God is already vengeful in their life just for what they've seen and what they've gone through. And so at the end of the day, sometimes taking revenge, you leave it up to the Most High. You continue to show your support, show your strength by ignoring and then excelling at things that you're doing. That's how you take revenge, is showing them the success, showing them that you can't break me. I made numerous people mad because of that. They tried to do something to me, it didn't stop me. I didn't miss not one beat, and it made them even more madder. And they decided to troll for a year. And I could have taken revenge. I could have sent one screenshot to the TDSB. One screenshot. You violated like tons of stuff on your handbook and get you fired from your job. But you're also a single mother out there, and you have a black son, and he's already getting set up for failure. So the worst thing he needs is for you to be home, taking out your anger on him because you ain't got no damn job and you cleaning up shit every day from now on from an old lady's person or old lady's house. I could easily do that, and they'd be like, well, how come they did to you? How come you did it back? You have to understand, the Most High, when he sees you trusting in him even more, he rewards you even on a greater level. I believe that there's different things for me, and there's different successes, and there's different revenge that I will take through my success. It's not going to be what I can do. There's times where you have to defend yourself, obviously. There's times you have to say something, and there's times you let that shit alone and watch and wait and see. I've had people continuously talk about me, right? B Kitty, you talk about, I don't care, I'll tell your name, you talk about me all the damn time. And it's kind of funny because every single person you've talked to about me comes to me, shows me, and then you end up ignoring them. You don't even see the pattern. It's been like 15 people over the past 2 years. So everybody who's come over to me definitely talks to me and then ignores you. So you continue to do this. And then on top of that, it's not about me. You are a thief. You set up people, and there's like 10 people who said you owe them money. So I don't. So your revenge is coming. I ain't gotta do nothing to you. I ain't gotta do some post about you or nothing. You violated and broke. You see how I'm saying? When someone's like that, you have violated and broke 20 people. So do you see how revenge would be stupid? To that person, you're gonna get revenge from somebody else. You're gonna eventually get it. So there's certain people who are evil, who are hurting, who literally, like, a bully is a person in pain. We know that. A bully is a person who is crying out. He's crying out for pain. He's crying out for love. And he has no idea to express it. So, these people, when you take revenge on them, it would be like, no, let God handle them. Because that ultimately is the best revenge. Some of these people don't understand. You ever see somebody who's like, I'm not even advocating for this because it's not every situation, but you ever see an old person who's alone and they're bitter and no one comes to visit them? And they have like one or two people come to visit them, maybe, but they're just really old and bitter, right? And you wonder, what do they do in their life that no one fucks with them? See, God will put revenge in your life, and he'll make your life, your last days, hell. And that'll be the karma that you have built up for being such a fucking idiot for the past 20 years. See, some of y'all gotta understand that, like, you can get all your licks off right now, and then one day you're gonna look back and be like, I'm old, and I'm alone, and I'm still doing the same shit I was doing 10 years ago. Like, I know it. I know some of y'all are gonna be sitting here. What's your 5-year plan? It'll be 2-3 years, and you'll still be stuck in that same place unless you leech on to somebody else. But what you won't do, because it's impossible for you to even maintain a relationship like that. I know some people like that, for real. I don't gotta get revenge on you. You know what I mean? God's gonna handle you. I can see it. He's put me in a different state and put me in a vision that I can see that he's handling you right now as we speak. So sometimes the revenge isn't necessary. The Most High will take care of that. And sometimes, like I said, you take it, because if someone violates you on your personal level, touches you, you take immediate revenge, you defend yourself. But if someone's talking shit and you put yourself out there, I'm putting myself out here right now on platforms, I expect to get talked about. I expect to have people have different opinions. That's fine. I'm ready for that. I think that God has built that up in me, right? I never was really talked about before, putting on a platform or saying things where I was very, not ready to go at it. Now, I don't really care what you say, because most of the time the sources that you say, people who really hate, think about that. People who really wake up and hate on other people, something is wrong with you. And you all know that. You all know that. You know that there's something wrong with you. There's this internal pain that you're dealing with, and you just sprayed it on everybody else. And then one day you'll get knocked in your fucking face. And then you'll just be crying and playing victim again. And no one will come to help you. And you'll realize that what you've done. And then you still won't, these people, you'll still sit there and deny that. But inside you'll know. When you have no friends, when you have nobody to call on, when you have nobody to fucking steal from. You understand? That's how the revenge happens. So much love to everybody. Just don't like I said, if you listen to this, do not think that you're alone when people try to talk shit about you or attack you. Do not think that, why is me? I'm a good person, da-da-da-da. The first shall be last and last shall be first. Sometimes some of the strongest people and the best people are always persecuted because they have blessings coming. And I truly believe that my life, the past 4 years, has set me up to be stronger and better for the blessings that are coming. And God put these things in there to see if I would, there's times I think about revenge. You trust me, there's people, all those people I mentioned, yeah, I've gotten visions of taking my own revenge and knowing what I could do. And I digress, because you living in my head rent free, and you get the fuck out of here. So I love all y'all. Hope everyone's listening. Talk to y'all soon.